Superboy's latest storyline has taken a surprising turn, revealing that his mentor is not who fans might have expected, and, even more shocking, that this new guide could pose a serious threat. The revelation has added layers of intrigue to DC's ongoing exploration of Connor Kent, the clone hero often caught between two legacies, that of Superman and Lex Luthor. In recent issues, Superboy has been searching for his place in the world. Often overshadowed by Superman and even other members of the Super family, Connor has been portrayed as someone looking for purpose, eager to prove himself as more than just a copy of his genetic donors. This ongoing search leads him into an alliance with a figure who initially appears to offer wisdom and guidance. However, as the story unfolds, readers begin to understand that this mentorship may come at a dangerous cost. The identity of the mentor has been described as unexpected, not fitting the traditional mold of Superman's allies, or even the broader Justice League. Instead, this figure comes from the fringes of DC's mythos, carrying with him a philosophy that challenges the values Superboy has tried to live by. At first, the lessons seem constructive, giving Connor the confidence and direction he has been craving. But beneath the surface, the mentor's methods reveal themselves to be manipulative, pushing Superboy toward choices that could compromise his ideals. Writers have framed this development as an intentional test of Connor's growth. Unlike other heroes who may have had a clear moral compass from the start, Superboy's journey has always been about balance and identity. Having a mentor who straddles the line between ally and antagonist forces him to confront what he truly stands for. The storyline raises questions about whether Connor will succumb to the influence or ultimately define himself by rejecting it. Fans have reacted strongly to the twist. Some praise the creative team for giving Superboy a fresh challenge that feels distinct from Superman's usual rogues and allies. Others express concern, worried that the plot may drag Connor into darker territory than necessary. Regardless of opinion, the shift has succeeded in making Superboy's arc one of the most discussed in current DC comics. Thematically, the story taps into classic superhero dilemmas: the danger of misplaced trust, the lure of power, and the difficulty of charting one's own path when caught between powerful influences. For Connor, whose DNA ties him equally to Superman's nobility and Lex Luthor's ambition, the mentorship plotline strikes at the core of his identity crisis. By aligning with someone whose intentions may not be pure, he is forced to ask whether he is more a product of circumstance or his own choices. Observers note that this storyline also positions Superboy in a way that distinguishes him from other members of the Superman family. While Superman himself has long been the symbol of unwavering morality, Connor is depicted as someone still finding his way, vulnerable to manipulation but also capable of growth. The mentor twist underscores the idea that Connor's story is not about being a replacement Superman but about carving his own identity, even if the process is fraught with danger. As the arc continues, speculation is high about whether the mentor will emerge as a full-blown villain or remain a morally gray figure who nonetheless pushes Superboy forward. Either way, the storyline has succeeded in giving the character fresh relevance. By placing him in a mentorship dynamic that doubles as a threat, DC has ensured that Connor Kent remains at the center of fan discussion, embodying both the promise and peril of a hero still defining his path.